There we are. Okay, we are here. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are back with Expose Weekly, y'all, and we are on episode 8. I am so excited to be back with y'all just to share different creatives and businesses around the city, especially in this time, y'all. It is so hard, especially if you are a creative or you are a business, especially local businesses, and we thrive on like those connections to help connect with our end user, whether that be our listeners or the people shopping for our products and whatnot. But I am so excited to be here with y'all. We are here socially distancing, as you can see. I am here at home. Everyone's at home. We were hoping we were going to be able to do a little bit more in-person stuff, obviously socially distanced, but due to restrictions, we would rather just be safe and make sure that we are all good. And we can still do it live. You know, we're still coming on here. We're still talking with y'all. So guys, we are back. Okay. We are back. It is big news. It is big news. It is December also. It is the last month of 2020. And y'all, 2020 has been a ride. Oh my gosh, 2020 has been a ride. And I know y'all know we have all been going through the same stuff. And then we also have our own stuff that, you know, also still has been coming up. It did not get put on hold for COVID. I don't know why it didn't go on lockdown, but yeah, guys, before we get started, guys, I know you're like, get into the interview. We want to meet these musicians. And don't worry, I get it, y'all, because I am just as excited as y'all. But listen, I need to do a little bit of housekeeping, okay? Because it's been a minute. First off, if y'all don't know, if this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming on here. I am Daisy. I am your host for the night, and I am also the founder of Exposed. And if this is your first time coming to the page and you're like, okay, what is Exposed? Like, what are they exposing? Like, we're not that type of expose. We have been getting DMs lately about exposing people, and it's like, we're here to, you know, expose the good, you know, the positivity, the businesses, the creatives, and all that good stuff. So that's who we are here to expose. And by doing that, we want to bridge the gap between businesses and creatives in YEG, because there is so much going on, y'all. And especially during this year, actually, like, it is incredible to see all the amazing businesses. I was like, but Instagram sucks. Really? Honestly, we always have problems with Instagram. So if y'all are like, we're watching this and it's not good, go to Praise the Lord. Thank you. We are back. Okay. Guys, we're back. If you were just tuning in, we are here for Expose Weekly. And we just had a little bit of technical difficulties, but not anymore because God is good. Okay, y'all. So again, Fresh Fridays tomorrow. If you have something, your creative business, please send it our way. We want to share it. Guys, I'm going to save it till last because y'all need to stay if you want to get in on this. But we are going to be having a little giveaway just to say thank you guys so much. And, thank you for putting up with us because, we kind of, come and go. But it has been a crazy year and whatnot. And we definitely want to be here more with y'all. Like, it is never our intention to be away from y'all. Like, if we could be here every single night, we would. Okay? Naomi, I know you in the comments, you would, right? I know you would. But yeah, guys, we have an amazing group coming on today, okay? We have BSIDEA. I hope I said that right. Like, honestly, I think I did. I did? Thumbs up? Oh, praise. Guys, like, honestly, I'm so nervous whenever I say people's names because I feel like I mess it up. And it's like, and it's always the ones I'm like, okay, no, this is how it is said. Like, that is, and then it's not. So I just like to ask, be sure. But guys, BSIDEA is an Edmonton-based hip-hop duo comprising of MC Dirty Dev and MC/producer Philly. The group combines Dirty Dev's raw and experimental lyrical style with Philly's background in electronic production and vibey melodies. Formed in late 2019, BSIDEA plans to release their debut tape at the end of this year. And I don't know about y'all, but the end of this year kind of sounds like this month. Okay, so I want to know. So we're going to bring them on here. Guys, just so y'all know, if something happens, like, y'all know what it is, okay? We are connecting on here. Let's do this. I know I can do this one. This one's good. This one's good. Let's see. Okay, we got it. I'm like, I wonder. Oh, perfect. That's even better. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh, we hear them. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it here now. I guess what Instagram? I guess I should have. What Instagram should I go into to connect with? Is there any specific one that you guys would want to?
The BSIDEA Instagram.
Yeah. Here, Dev, you can, if you want to pick that up.
I was like, I don't know if this is not working for me, guys. I'm actually trying to learn my best how to work with all this technology stuff. This is my setup. This is in my basement. I'm very proud of this setup. I have all these lights, and I feel like I'm in my own little studio. So,
Yeah. Shout out the basement setups.
Right. Thank you guys so much for coming on here. Like, super excited to have you guys here, and especially for our first one back on Expose Weekly, especially like with the year coming to an end. Like, I'm just so excited that we can come on here, do these lives and whatnot, and just connect, learn more about you guys. Because when did we meet? Probably, how long? Probably like a year and a half ago, I would say. It's been a while.
I've lost all sense of time, but
yeah, I'm like, it's
right.
been a minute. That's all I know. It's been a minute. That's what we'll say. But yeah, so I'm super excited that we can connect again. Oops. And that we can share what y'all are doing, what y'all are going to be doing in the city. So we will get right to that. I'm going to try one more time here. Are you guys on the live on Instagram?
No, but I will be soon.
Okay, perfect.
I've never used Instagram Live before, so.
Oh, really?
You'll have to give me a second.
I was like, I think, see, I'm not the perfect person for this, but I think you just go on to the live and then I can send a thing. Like, I can search up. I think that's how it works. We're going to see if it works, Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's see if we're more tech savvy than. Oh.
Request to join.
There we go. Okay, perfect.
There it is.
Wait, let me do this. Perfect. Okay, we are good to go, y'all. We have BSIDEA on here. Thank you guys so much again for coming. Super excited, like we said. Honestly, I think we should just get right to it. Why are we wasting time? I don't know. I'm too pumped. I want to just tell us, I guess give a little bit of introduction. I know I read your guys' bio and whatnot, but give a little bit of introduction about you guys, since you guys are actually a pretty new group too.
Yeah. The name is new. We've been working together for, I want to say, a year, probably more.
Nice.
I met Philly through a friend. I was looking for a new producer. I was looking for somebody who liked me enough to make my beats for free and mix them for free. And we got along really well, so we started making music. We put out a tape sometime in 2019. I have no idea when. That it was just my vocals because he was just a producer at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made him start playing shows with me, and he thought it was fun, so he started rapping too. And now, just recently, we both started singing a little bit, delving into it. So we figured it was time to make it official and start a rap group.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, what is your genre? I know I said but what would you how would you describe your style? Because it's okay, you can have your style, but what would you describe yourself as an artist?
I get conscious rap a lot.
Oh, okay.
That's not my favorite.
I would say it's definitely a little bit experimental, heavy hitting, but we like to try to make it kind of vibey too if we can. So it's it's raw, but it's also kind of vibey, wavy,
Experimental hip hop or art hip hop is what I've been trying to get people to call it.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Rap.
Yes, push it out there, get it out there. I like it. That is awesome, guys. I'm happy y'all teamed up and y'all are making it happen. So keep doing it, please.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll do our best.
Yes. So guys, I know you guys have been a creative in general for a little bit now. What would you say is your favorite part of being a creative? Yeah.
I'd say being able to share stuff, as the main one. It's a great way to kind of get things out there. There's not often places where you can kind of get up on a stage and yell at people for 20 minutes and they'll actually cheer you on and give you a hug when you get off, at least pre-COVID. And,
Right.
Yeah, so it's a great community kind of place to share and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, getting to have people stand there silently while I talk for 40 minutes is a huge bonus. I think. Oh, there goes my Instagram. I think for me this is maybe a bit of a cheesy answer, but getting to be a part of the not just because I do my best to listen to local artists and stuff, but getting to be a part of that discussion of who's good and everything, getting to just be a part of the collective endeavor that is our music scene.
It's awesome. And honestly, the Edmonton music scene, the Edmonton creative scene, actually, in general, is bumping. It is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Once you actually get in there and you start actually, mingling, getting to know people, it is incredible what is in the city. I've been saying this since I started Expose, this, me just putting myself out there, and especially through this platform, it is incredible, the amazing businesses, the different creatives, and just the talent that is here in Edmonton, because we are a slept on city, y'all. We are definitely slept on.
Oh yeah, we're the Montreal of the prairies.
right? So, guys, I know you've probably created so much, and probably so much that none of us have heard, or maybe none of us may ever hear. But what would you say is your favorite creation?
Honestly, probably this upcoming tape. It's always the next thing I'm working on. So
Mhm.
at this moment in time, it's this tape that me and Dev have coming up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all can say anything yet, but like, when is this tape expected to come?
Yeah, I realized that I put in their bio that it's coming out at the end of this year, and
Mhm.
it might, but I think it might not. Whenever we're done, as soon as we're done it, we're just gonna put it out. So
I
So
think we could
basically,
see it late December, early
okay,
January.
okay, y'all.
Like
So
like a
basically, what they're
Christmas
saying is
present.
follow them.
Yeah. I've
yeah,
always been horrible at giving Christmas presents, so it might be a few days late, you know?
Right?
everyone's getting our mixtape for Christmas. I think is what
The
they're saying. We're getting a physical copy.
That's so funny. No, that's awesome. So y'all know what to do. Follow BSIDEA, BS_idea. Super easy, because y'all don't want to miss out when they drop it, because we don't even know. So
We don't even know.
it's gonna be a
No one knows.
surprise, and who doesn't love surprises? Okay. Okay, so you guys were just talking about how you love going out performing. Obviously, we haven't been able to do that due to COVID and whatnot. But when you were able to perform and whatnot, what was your favorite performance to date?
We had one pick. Which one did we pick? What was it? What's our favorite
I would
one?
say probably we had, like, when we released our first mixtape, the Anti-Mask mixtape, we did
Yeah, we
it
had a
last September. So I guess September 2019. And it was a house show, and it was just a absolutely full basement, and it was sweaty. It was amazing. It was yeah, that was a wonderful night.
That's awesome. Those are the best, and like the vibes there, like, because it's so
yeah.
intimate. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing, like everyone's like, yeah, I can't wait to perform, but like they're just like, I don't know, like I haven't performed anywhere big, but I don't know. I will always love, probably also because I'm nervous, but I just love the intimate settings when it's just like a small room and you have like small group of people that you can really just connect with and really share your art with.
Yeah.
It's always the most fun.
Right?
Yeah.
It is so awesome. So guys, how have you adjusted? We keep talking about COVID. So what have you guys done differently? Because I know, like, for me as a creative, and I know other creatives I've talked to and businesses, it has been hard. Like, not being able to connect with our people the same way that we were before. How have you guys kind of changed your approach, I guess, to connecting?
For me, it was a great reason to finally actually do some research on how artists should promote themselves online
Mm-hmm.
and how to actually handle the promo side of things. So I think it was kind of a blessing in disguise because now
Yeah.
we have a plan to promote our music for once.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And honestly, like, this is the best time to educate yourself. If there's something that you want to start, now is the time. Like, there's just so many opportunities. And with us not being able to, run out here and there, just because, and we're kind of like, you have to stay home, and you know what, you're not allowed anyone over. We are forced to actually be with ourselves, but it's a great opportunity for us to work on ourselves and actually put out what we actually want to and make things happen the way we actually want to, instead of feeling like we don't have time to actually plan things out. That is super awesome. Like, if you can share some tips, we can always use them. But
Do you have any tips, Philly? You got any tips on promo?
I would say I mean, and this is sort of what I was doing to stay busy too, and I'd say it's good promo in a way, is just like reaching out to people who you already have decently established connections with, and just working on projects with them. So I was just like, I couldn't shows with people, but like I can always make a beat and send it to somebody, or have somebody send me a beat and rap something over it, you know. So I tried to stay busy in that sense, kind of always making stuff with other people too. So there was always sort of like it was a collaborative effort, and I think in the future that keeps like good long-term connections. So
Right.
good way to build a team.
Right. I agree. That is awesome. Like keeping busy, doing things, like y'all are putting in the work. We hear it. We see it. Okay. We are waiting for the album. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. Okay. This next question is probably a hard one. And whenever we ask questions like this, people are like, I don't even know how to answer this, but we're still going to ask it because I think it's a great question just to be able to get stuff out there. But also, if you guys are hearing a little baby in the background, it is my own. He is out there. He is with his dad and he's teething right now. So he's a little bit grumpy. But yeah, that is my little man in the background. But okay, are y'all ready? Next question is, what are your top, who are your top 5 creatives in YEG?
That is a super hard question. I thought about it a lot yesterday when you sent the questions, and I think I'm just gonna have to wing it. The first one is definitely, I think Philly and I both is, aside from us, obviously. My brother is, well, we've been making music together for like as long as I've been alive, and he put out a song 2 days ago. He's recently started a solo project, and his debut single came out 2 days ago. So Super Real Boy is our number one creator.
Congratulations. Y'all go follow him, show him some love. We will definitely be going to check him out.
Yeah.
You're like, hard question.
Yeah, shit. I mean, does it have to be like, is it musicians only?
No, it can be creative.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to shout out just everybody at like Doing Tattoo, which is a tattoo shop I used to work at on White Ave. And some of the artists there have done just some of the craziest things I've ever seen, like wicked murals and like just everything there is just, I learned sort of the foundations of painting a body as an art form, you know? So I'd say that was a hugely foundational thing.
Now you got to show off one of the tats they gave you.
Like, yes, let's see it. Like, is this okay?
You lost the visual.
You know what? Here, let's try this.
Using this time to figure out who's the next person.
Try this. We're changing, not as best quality, but we're making it work because, guys, I can't figure it out. So now you can really see I'm in a basement. This is also my work area, so yes, enjoy. Okay, back to it, guys. We want to hear more.
I'm gonna stick with the theme of doing people who I've made music with. The next person I'm gonna say is Please Be Nice.
Okay.
We have a single together. I think she's putting out an EP soon. She just put out one that was really cool, which I am featured on. It's like weird pop music meets weird hip hop. Okay. It's definitely one of the more interesting sounds that I've heard from somebody who lives in Edmonton.
Definitely
in Alberta, I guess now. So have to shout them out.
Yes, please send them our way also after this, so then we can take them in here, so then people know where to go and whatnot. But we'll do that all after. Thank you so much. But we definitely like these. Like, I love hearing like different creatives and stuff in the city. I'm like, okay, who's your top? Because a lot of the time, like, I don't know so many people, and I want to meet them all.
There's really too many artists, and
right?
I was trying to make a playlist like a couple weeks ago of artists in Edmonton. And I think there's actually like half the people who live in the city are rappers. It's it's wild how many creative people there are.
Right? So many. There's so many. It's unbelievable, but it's like we're all in different like bubbles, I guess you could say. That's why I'm like, it's great to have things like exposed and whatnot to be able to connect and like help bridging that gap. Because also, even as like musicians, we like stay within our genre. Like we don't really
Yeah,
branch out. We're not like, okay, I'm into rap, so I'm gonna go to like the country awards, you know. No,
yeah,
you're just gonna stick with your own and whatnot. So I think it's awesome because like as creatives, we go through very similar things, like whether it be the goods to the performances and all that, to like the struggles of an artist, like of like trying to get yourself out there, trying to learn how to get yourself out there, especially like on a budget. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy. Like you said, it's like how we tried connecting in Edmonton. A lot of people like, how can we connect? So, we can help each other out where, we can help put out each other's names. So we don't have to go on YouTube and pay for the how expensive beats and whatnot. Just
yeah.
it makes me nervous when I go on there. I'm like, I don't even know which one to buy. Which one is it? Like, but yeah, that is awesome. Do you guys have any more that you want to shout out before we move on to the next question?
I think we're supposed to do two more. It's supposed to be top five,
Yeah.
right? You got
I would
one
I
on
would
first?
say I would say the free agents too as well.
Okay.
I remember we
Nice.
played a show with them, like one of the first shows that the first time I saw them, I was just
That basic
blown
show that
away
we
by
talked
their
about.
energy.
Mhm.
They're able to just kind of like come out there at 150% out the gates and finish at 200%. And like the crowd's in it the whole time. They've got their sound down pat. I got a lot of respect for them too.
The first time we saw them, they were the first of five acts, and by the time they were done, they're like 15 minute set. There was sweat dripping from the roof of the basement.
Oh my
Yeah, it's an
God,
amazing. They put on an amazing live show.
that's awesome. That is the best. Like, because that's what you want. Like, when you go to a concert, you want to feel all the emotion. You want to feel the bass. You want to feel like everything in there. You want to feel everyone's energy around you and just have like a good time. And like, that is awesome when the artist can do that for you, because
Mm-hmm.
there's some times where you go and there is so much talent, but they haven't yet reached that point where they can connect, with their audience, which everyone starts there. Like, there's some people who are just naturally gifted, but y'all, like, I'm still working on like my performance stuff, even like coming on here and doing these interviews and whatnot. Like, this, I never saw myself doing. Like, this was definitely way out of my comfort zone. But it's just so amazing, like going to having shows like that. And then you're like, okay, as an artist, you're like, okay, how can I make that happen now?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for the last creative we're gonna shout out. I think I'm gonna say Rye. Billy, you were talking about
I
the
was gonna say
energetic
the same
performance.
thing, man.
He, we've had so many shows where it'll be like midnight, pushing 12:30, and you can tell everybody's like, "Hey, when this act is done, I'm going home." And then Rye gets on stage, and everybody sits there for like another hour watching him play. Like, just crazy artist. It's not. I tend to gravitate towards the more boom bappy stuff, I guess. But the way that he does what he does, I get it stuck in my head for like a week every time I hear him play. So I think he's
Yeah.
our number five.
That's the best. That's the best. And that's how you know it's good, is when it's stuck in your head, okay? You're like, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. That is awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for sharing that. Don't worry, y'all. If you're coming in late or you're like, who was that? Who? Don't worry. Chill out. We're going to give you the deets after this. Do not worry. We got you. Okay. So the next question here is, what is your long-term goal as a creative? And I know it's definitely a hard question, but answer it the best that you can.
Well, my long term, I guess, like, because I've obviously everybody to some degree wants to be famous and a millionaire and shit. But my long term goal is just to be able to do art as like the main, whether it ends up whatever it ends up being. If I can just wake up and do art for 8 hours a day and have enough to feed myself, I'll be stoked.
Right?
Yeah.
100%.
I'd say the same thing. Just to have it be your whole life, be my whole life.
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's the dream. Like, honestly, just to be doing what you love every single day. But honestly, I think it's so amazing, especially during this time. We're starting to see like it's possible. Like, you have to put in a lot of work, but it is definitely possible, especially since we have the internet and whatnot. Like, there's so many tools out there. Like, yeah, guys, it is possible. If you believe that you can do something and you are willing to put in the work for it, I'm telling you, you can do it. Like, y'all are just getting started. Y'all are just getting started. And I'm so excited to see you guys grow and, hopefully catch a performance in the new year. Like, that would be awesome. That'd be super, super awesome. But yeah. Okay. Next question, y'all. This is a very important one. So, y'all, everyone, ears open. This is a big one. How can we find your music?
You can follow us at BSIDEA, and also we have music right now up on Spotify and Apple Music under Dirty Devin Philly Anti-Mask, under Philly on Spotify and Apple Music. Me and Dev got a couple tracks. I got a couple tracks, and then Absurd Collective on SoundCloud and YouTube. You can find a couple of our music videos and a bunch of our music, and you can find a bunch of our sort of deep dives, so to speak, on SoundCloud. If you want to hear it all, that's where you would go.
SoundCloud is the songs that we made in half an hour and said, "This people need to hear this one, but we're not paying for them to hear it."
No, that is awesome, guys. We're going to get all this information from them so you will know exactly where to go to hear their music, figure out when they're going to drop their album, hear when they're going to be performing in the new year. We are speaking it into existence. That is the power. Speak it into existence, y'all. You will be performing next year. Us at Exposed Weekly will be there. Okay. And hopefully it will also be an exposed showcase. Okay. Because it has been a minute. And like, y'all, I'm missing it. Okay. Like, I'm missing it. Okay. So besides your guys, I know you guys said your album, but is there any other things that we can look forward to? You guys have, working on that you guys are working on?
So, yeah, we got I would say maybe even before the album drops, we might chuck a video up there. Just to
we're working on music
sort of
videos
test
now.
the waters, And so we got a bunch of videos coming, and as well on our Instagram account, we're trying to do sort of weekly freestyles, weekly beats, kind of more stuff like that.
That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Staying busy. Y'all are putting in the work. Like, y'all are awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on here again. I know we are not done, but guys, you guys are awesome. And I just want to say thank you again because I'm just so happy we are back here, y'all. Like, I am so, so happy that we are back. I think this is my favorite question to ask whenever we have our interviews here. It is our last question, and then we'll play a little game. But the question is for each of you, what advice would you give a creative just starting out?
You got any advice, Billy?
I would say just starting out, just do it. Just keep going. Make stuff every day. You know, Kanye started out just making a beat every day. So I was like, word, I can do that. So I was just trying to do that, and then, you know, slowly now we're making mixtapes. Who
That's
knows what
all.
happens? You just got to start though, and keep
Right?
going.
Guys, get started. If you are wanting to do something, if you are wanting to try something new, if you have something on your heart that is like, I need to come out, take me out, and let me do my thing, and let me share my gift, please do it. Like, do not keep it to yourself. Life is too short, and we need it. Okay. How about you, Dirty Dev? Any advice?
I think my advice is just, well, get out there, but in the sense that like go meet people doing what you're doing. There's no reason to just sit. Well, aside from right now during the pandemic, there's no reason to just sit at home and do it yourself. Like,
Right.
go do it with, you know, everybody else who's doing it. Do it together.
Right. Exactly. No, that is awesome. Like, great advice, people. Like, just get started. Be consistent as you can. Obviously, us at Exposed, we cannot speak on consistency because that is something we are also working on. But yes, that is like, guys, just get started. Like, then maybe one day you can come on Exposed Weekly too. You know what I mean? So I guess with Christmas coming around, basically I just wanted to ask you guys what your top 5 things would be on your Christmas list. And if so, any local businesses that you guys are shopping with this winter. I know it's not a question that I put out there, but it's because I needed to put you guys on the spot just a little bit. So
Yeah, I think we could do nothing but shout out local businesses right here.
Do
I
it
would
then.
say first off, you've got so many amazing restaurants. You know, I don't know where everybody's at, but there's so many small restaurants, and maybe you don't want to go eat there. Maybe you don't even want to go eat there right now, but like buying a gift card, something like that for like the new year. Um, there's so many cool clothing stores too, which once again, maybe they're not open, but maybe they have stuff available through like their online stores. So these aren't necessarily specific stores, but just things, you know. Gift cards for restaurants mean a lot. I know so many places that's how they're basically keeping the doors open and paying rent is
yeah,
Oh yeah.
people banking on them being open in a few months. So
right. Yes. Please support local, y'all. Like, we are what each other needs. Like, we need to help our community stay thriving, stay growing, especially during these times. Like, anything you can do to support local, please do, especially during Christmas right now. There's so many local businesses that you can go to, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but there is some amazing sales for Black Friday and also for Cyber Monday from local businesses. But I also know that there is a lot of new products from local businesses. I'll get into a little bit more with local businesses after. But yes, guys, please support local. But yes, um, that's kind of it that I have for you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for coming on here. Thank you so much for talking with us about what you guys have been working on, what you guys are doing, what you guys have coming out. We are super excited to see what you guys are working on. If you have anything, please, y'all know to send it to us. We want to put it out there. But yeah, if there's anything else that you want to share with the audience, this is your time. Okay.
Well, I don't think we've said yet. Thank you so much for having us. This is
yeah,
really cool.
thank you. This
And
is super
I-
cool.
I don't know what it's really. I've been following Exposed for a while. I really like what you guys are doing and the way you go about it. So, and also shouts out to Spurny for making the connection.
Yes. I actually think because now my memory's jogging. It was last winter, would it be? I guess around this time last year, or was it maybe early in the year? Was Shmubu that show
Oh yeah.
one?
That was a fun show.
That
Like
yeah,
aviary.
yeah, that was a show. That was actually when I was like just starting to really show with being pregnant and whatnot. I was just like, this is so late. I was such a granny at the time. But that was an awesome show. Like how you guys were talking about energy, like that show, the energy was there. Like even though it was like a nice little intimate um experience, like it was amazing. Like I'm super happy that I went there because yeah, here we are, guys. Here we are on Exposed Weekly, episode 8.
Episode 8.
Right. But guys, thank you so much again for coming on here. We will be putting all the information down below for how you guys can check them out. Also, all the businesses and creatives that they shouted out below, we will be putting that. And guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming in again. We'll talk soon. And thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Okay, guys. So that is that with Exposed Weekly, episode 8. Thank you so much, BSIDEA, for coming on here. It is a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for bearing with us through our technical difficulties. Instagram is looking on point right now. Facebook, on the other hand, whatever. You know what I mean? But it is all good in the hood. A little bit, guys, for local businesses, like I said, please support local the most you can this holiday season. There's so many great things, there's so many great businesses that have stuff out there. Guys, you're probably wondering, look at these. Let me do it to both cameras. These beautiful earrings were a collaboration with Sugar Coated YEG and also Art of Clay. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Go check them both out. These earrings, I know it was a limited quantity, is very exclusive. So I definitely hopped on it quick. But yes, go and check it out. I know you can't really see, but I have my slippers on, but I also have these beautiful tie-dye sweats that actually Crowned YEG did. Crowned YEG is also me. But yes, and you guys were probably like, what does she keep pulling out and putting on her lips? Well, guys, right here, let me just bring it to the camera. We have OH. Oneness Holistics, y'all. Oneness Holistics lip drip. Yes, go and get it, y'all. This is all natural. Like, it is amazing. It is amazing. And the first ingredient is love. Stop. Guys, please have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. You guys are incredible. We are going to be back. Do not worry. We will not be taking that long off of Exposed Weekly again. But yeah, like I said, guys, at the beginning, there is a giveaway happening. So we are going to be giving away this large exposed crew neck. On the bottom there, it says, create, don't hate. Can you see? Yep, you see. Perfect. And we are also giving this beautiful Padfolio away with it. Wow, this is incredible. I know, right? And it has a beautiful holder for your iPad, your phone, whatever, whatever you have. You can win this beautiful set, y'all. But y'all need to tune into our Instagram page to figure out how. Thank you guys so much again. This is Exposed Weekly, episode 8. It's your girly Daisy. Thank you and have a wonderful night.